Hello everybody, hi again. I've been wanting to make a video. This is going to be somewhat improvised, as most of my videos are. So I might fumble a little bit. I might sort of pause or whatever. I'm trying to think. I plan to do. I plan to start off in English and then probably speak a little bit in Italian. I wasn't sure if I wanted to make two separate videos, as I normally do, but I might try this, see how it goes. So let me think here. Okay, so the topic that I've been thinking about a lot lately, it's been bugging me a little bit, because I think it's a bit stupid, and I think people could make a lot more effort than they are. Now, I'm definitely a language enthusiast, so I like learning languages. I'm very keen about the whole idea. I also like to travel, so I like to combine my language learning with my travel. I think it's only logical, and they go hand in hand. I think knowing the language, or knowing even a little bit of language, can really benefit you in your travels. If you're just there for a holiday, I think you can really get a lot out of your holiday, a lot more out of it, than you would if you had no knowledge of the language and culture. So I like to do that. I enjoy both things. A lot of other people enjoy traveling in general, and they're not necessarily language enthusiasts. A lot of people like history, culture, art, food, or just nightlife and partying, whatever. All those things are fine, and they're all good reasons to go away and visit a country because of the food, the people, history, nightlife, all that stuff. That's all great. I think, and I know I'm into languages, but I think for everybody, having some knowledge prior to the partying, some knowledge in the culture, definitely in the culture, so some customs and etiquette and things like that that people should know about before going into a country to avoid any embarrassing situations, and things like that. You should have some knowledge in that. I think everybody should also have some basic knowledge in the language, and I think knowing a little bit of language is very important. It will help you in your travel, whether you're gonna go live there, or whether you're gonna just stay there for a short amount of time. I think knowing the language is, not knowing the language fluently or anything, but knowing bits of it, knowing phrases, words, all the polite words, is crucial. And I just don't see, this is my complaint, I just don't see people trying to do this. Everybody in the world, everybody in Europe and everybody in the world has to learn English. Most people, if you go to any country, of course there are varying degrees of this. Okay, so in Europe, Northern Europe and things like that, obviously the proficiency of people's English is very high. And it may be a lot lower in other countries, poorer countries, or yeah, any other sort of country. However, most people have some knowledge in English, some knowledge of the English language. I know you may go to some rural areas, people may not, but even there, most of the time people will have some basic knowledge of English. And most of the time, they're very good. They speak English quite well, considering a lot of them probably haven't even left their country to learn it. And especially young people. Young people learn English a lot, especially in Europe, because they learn it from a young age, and they know that their country can't survive economically or politically without having knowledge of English, because their language is obviously a very minor language in the world compared to others. And I see them, they speak very good English, they even try to learn other languages. So my attack is aimed particularly at English speakers, native English speakers. It happens probably with other people, but I'm sure that it happens a lot more. I mean, I know Europeans and Asians and Africans learn other languages. And I know the odd English speaker in Australia and America and England or whatever do learn foreign languages, and when they do, they usually do them very well. But most people don't bother. I know we are very fortunate in the world that we were born and we learn English at a young age, and English happens to be the world language. So we are quite lucky that we don't have to learn other languages. We don't have to. We're very lucky for this, and we can travel and use English everywhere, and you know, in the tourist areas, and get by quite fine. I don't like to do this. Even if I can, I don't like to do it. People do this, and it frustrates me because I was away for a while, and I witnessed it all the time. I'm not talking about fluency, but people should, you know, learn basic phrases, polite things to say to the locals, show that they're making an effort and taking interest in their country, at least while they're in their country. And they leave, fine, do whatever you want, but while you're there, take some sort of an interest. Get a phrase book, have a go. If it doesn't work out, doesn't matter. Have a shot. And if you're going to be staying, even for a day, you should definitely make an effort. If you're going to be staying in a country for longer periods of time, then you should prepare earlier and know some of the basics of the country. Basics of the language of that country that you're going to, even for a holiday. I think it's important. You know, English speakers complain all the time here in Australia that, oh, the foreigners, they don't know English, they don't speak English properly. Yeah, well, they might speak English badly, but at least they're speaking English, so they're trying to. And most of the time, they speak quite well. You just don't recognize it, and you don't understand the process because you've never learned a foreign language, and you don't know the difficulty sometimes. It's not that difficult, but I mean, you don't know what others are going through. People who've come here, they've had to start a new life, find a job, get married, whatever, make friends, hold a job, and learn a whole new language. That's not the easiest thing in the world to do, all of those things. And yet English speakers criticize this, but they don't know what they're saying because they haven't actually done it themselves most of the time. You know, they criticize European people, Asian people who come here and they don't speak well enough. Yet English speakers, I don't see many English speakers trying to speak Chinese. I don't see many English speakers in Europe trying to have a go at the language, whatever it is, Greek, German, Italian, French, whatever. Have a go. It's not going to kill you. We don't have to all be multilingual people, polyglots, whatever, but it doesn't hurt to have a go. Allora, ho parlato in inglese, ho appena parlato in inglese e adesso è un po' difficile cominciare a parlare in italiano perché penso ancora in inglese, perché ho parlato per 8 minuti in inglese e oggi volevo fare un video in inglese e un video in italiano, ma volevo farlo così perché volevo farlo insieme. Ho cominciato in inglese, adesso comincio in italiano e voglio parlare di una cosa molto importante per me che ho visto tante volte in Europa, qui in Australia. Sì, una cosa molto importante, e sono un po' arrabbiato perché vedo questo, lo vedo sempre, questa cosa. In Australia noi parliamo inglese, si parla inglese qua, in Inghilterra, America per esempio, e allora è una lingua, inglese è la lingua più importante nel mondo. Si parla inglese in ogni paese nel mondo. Per esempio, se tu vai in Germania, in Europa, in Italia, la gente parla inglese. Perché lì la gente deve imparare inglese. I bambini imparano inglese a scuola perché inglese è una lingua molto importante oggigiorno. la gente in Australia, per esempio, io vivo in Australia e io vedo questo, la gente qui non vuole imparare le lingue straniere, o una lingua straniera, scusa. E quando questa gente va all'estero, non prova a parlare la lingua. Non deve imparare la lingua molto bene, non si deve perché questo è un po' difficile e tutti non possono farlo. Io, per esempio, a me piacciono le lingue straniere, è una cosa bella per me, una cosa molto buona e non è troppo difficile, però per tanta gente può imparare qualche parola se va all'estero. Hai capito? Allora, questa gente può imparare ciao, per favore, prego, scusa, dove è il bagno, per esempio. Una cosa così, queste cose. Non è difficile imparare qualche parola se tu vai all'estero. Si deve capire la cultura, la lingua un po'. Prima di partire si deve sapere qualche cosa. Si deve sapere qualche cosa, conoscere la cultura. Anche per un giorno si deve provare, ma è più importante se tu vai per esempio per 2 settimane, 2 mesi per vacanze è importante, eh, per vivere è molto importante, perché pure c'è gente che vive in Germania, Finlandia, la Svezia, non lo so, che parla inglese, ma non impara la loro lingua lì, la lingua del paese. E c'è tanta gente che fa questo. C'è tanta gente pure che impara la lingua, ma c'è più che non prova a impararla. E io sono stato in Europa per 2 mesi, 2 o 3 mesi, e io ho visto tante volte, tante persone che parlavano in inglese, solo in inglese, e non hanno provato a parlare la loro lingua. Eh, Se la gente non ti capisce, tu per esempio tu parli più forte in inglese, ma questo non è una buona cosa. Eh, sì, non fare questo. Ma tanta gente fa questo. Se la gente lì non capisce, queste persone parlano più forte in inglese, non non la loro lingua, ma inglese. E questo è molto, molto brutto. Allora, se vai all'estero per vacanze o se vai per vivere, per lavorare, trovare un lavoro, non lo so che vuoi fare, ma anche per vacanze impari la lingua. Non tutta la lingua, non bene, ma un po'. Non è difficile. Avete capito? Spero di sì. Allora, non ho parlato tanto bene, scusa, ma mi piace parlare in italiano e voglio migliorare la lingua, l'accento. Spero che l'accento non è troppo male, troppo brutto, ma sì. Allora, ho parlato troppo e ci vediamo la prossima volta. Grazie.